Your team defense is going to only be as good as your individual drills that build up to the complete picture. The first thing I have to do as a defender is learn to guard the man with the ball. Now Brandon turns around facing me, ready to attack the bucket. I've got to learn to play the man with the ball. Number one, I never want to give him a choice of directions. I'm either going to make him go left, or I'm going to make him go right, depending on what his strengths and weaknesses are, or I'm going to get off of him, make him prove he can shoot, or I'm going to get up on him and make him drive. But I'm not going to let him decide what he's going to do. I defensively am going to make the decision on what he's going to do. Later on, that way if I want to drive him into a trap, I can make him go right. Or if I want to drive him into a middle trap, I can make him go left. If I know he's a poor outside shooter and I want to give support, I can encourage him to shoot. Because the other team's poor shooters take all the shots, defensively we're going to be in great shape. So that's the first thing we do. We teach a young man how to play a guy with the ball. To do that, he's got to be able to get in a good defensive stance. To get in a real good defensive stance, Brandon. All right, feet should be about as wide as your shoulders. He's nice and strong, and he's ready to move that way if I drive on him. He has to learn to do the retreat step. Take one retreat step. Retreat. Step, slide. See how much ground you can cover. Retreat. He learns to go backwards to handle the driver. He also has to come up under control to challenge the shooter. So he's going to take an advanced step. Advance. Advance. Now he's ready to go in both directions. He's in good shape if I dribble right-handed because he's open to me and he can stay with me. But if I switch dribble, he's got to swing. Swing steps. He opens towards the ball. That way, if I go this way, he has to swing again. Swing. You learn to go in those three directions, you're in pretty good shape. Again, let's look at those three steps, right? Retreat, retreat, advance, advance, swing, swing. All right, so he's ready to get down like a cat and move. And look how low you have to be to play defense. He has to learn to go laterally, too. Face me laterally. If I'm a Kenny Anderson or someone, he's got to learn how to maybe move with me if I go laterally. So he'll point the lead foot. So if I go this way, he can stop. He's got that break, and he stops. If I go back this way, that foot points. And I move laterally this way, and he points the lead foot. So that's the parallel move. You can line your entire team up and have them go through that footwork drill. And they'll be ready to play the guy with the ball. He moves them back and forth. Straight off, straight off. That's it. Now they back up under control. Swing. Now they swing step. Now they come back. Use. Real good drill. Anytime the man you're guarding picks the ball up, we go use. Let our teammate know his dribble has been killed, and we now have a great chance of stealing the basketball. Because now he's only 2/3 of a player. He's picked the ball up, he can't drive anymore, he's out of his range, he can't shoot, and he's going to have a tough time passing with a defender all over him. So you put them through those simple step drills, they learn the idea of playing defense. You play defense with your feet, you play defense with your mind, you play defense with your heart. The last thing that comes into play is your hands. You got to have great position. Most fouls are committed with people reaching and grabbing because their tired feet would not allow them to get to the point and stop the